Good afternoon. Today I'll be ranking scavenger tools by how fun they are. But before I start the video, I want to, for the lack of a better word, set the rules. Firstly, this is just my opinion. Nothing should be taken for granted. Second, these scavenger tools don't have real names. So I'm not just gonna call them garbage waste scavenger tool because there's two. Instead, I will use room names because it's more clean, professional, and you can see more specifically using maps which room am I really talking about. And third, we will go over these scavenger tools region-wise, going from left to right. So firstly, we're going to start from Farmeries and then end up with Metropolis. Without further ado, let us begin. The first scavenger tool we'll be talking about is LF_E03. It's pretty fun when you know where to throw the grenades and where the scavengers are exactly, because the sometimes either stick right to the right or right to the left or somewhere in the middle. You gotta know where they are. It matters where you are entering from. For example, if you're gonna be entering from the left, maybe you want to take a bigger jump. Maybe you want to hide. If you're entering from the right, well, you gotta take care of that scavenger spawn because there's a place that they're spawning in. So fun-wise, I would say this scavenger tool is somewhere in the middle. It would be more fun if there wasn't that big platform thingy on the right, so we could actually, jump up and so on. Maybe if there would be more cover, I'm not talking about those gaps, then yeah, there would be more fun. Next scavenger tool we'll be talking about is SU_C02. It is a fairly decent scavenger tool. I wouldn't say it's bad, it's good, but I would say it's below average. Why? Because it really depends where you're entering from, and again, the same thing that it suffers from as the previous scavenger tool. You gotta know exactly their location, because they can be scattered either to the right, to the left, but even then, if they are, you could probably see where they are and where they aren't. If you're entering from the left, it's gonna be a bit harder to attack because you gotta make more specific throw angles, unlike from the right, as you can just jump and throw. It's also more fun when there are lizards nearby that can actually cause more panic and disruption. So I would put this on C. Next scavenger tool we'll be talking about is GW_C05. What's nice about this scavenger tool that it's being surrounded by two treasuries. One for the right, one to the left. Well, it's more of a fortress to the right, but still, you get the point. You can still find grenades in there, you can find explosive spears and so on. And also, it's a little bit more difficult to conquer it too, because in Artificer's campaign at least, there aren't many scavengers that spawn with grenades or explosive spears, which is what makes conquering scavenger tools actually easy and fun. Throwing a grenade and seeing all the scavenger forces fly and all the explosive spears set off like a violent firework jumping around. Again, if you go through the left, it's gonna be more difficult to conquer it. You can accidentally throw a bit too far from the. Again, it really depends where they are. Blah blah blah. If you're entering from the left, it's actually kind of easier, a little bit easier. So for this scavenger tool, I would put it somewhere at B. Next up, we got the GW_C11. Honestly, this scavenger tool, as much as I want to hate it with the bottom of my heart, it's actually fun. Why do I hate it? Because if you go through the right, it's actually much more harder. Why? You're basically above them sometimes. If you enter from the left, though, there's such a nice angle to throw from. You can jump, you can crouch, you can stand, and you're most likely still going to hit them. If you're not gonna hit them, then you probably just suck. Nothing much to say except that it's fun. A tier. Next up, we've got LC_C10. This scavenger tool is, well, I wouldn't say it's fun. Not because it's annoying like some others that I mentioned, it's because it's just boring. It's too simple, it's too easy. If you go from the left, pretty simple. Throw a grenade, jump in, finish off any scavengers that is left, jump over and go sit in the middle. That's it. That's pretty much the whole scavenger tool. If you go through the right, that's even easier. You can throw two grenades and wow, it's clear, it's done. Unless said the scavengers were hiding in the tunnels. So again, this scavenger toll is not fun because it's boring. It's just boring. It's not annoying, it's boring. I wouldn't put this at D though. I would put this somewhere at C. LC underscore strip mall new should go to hell and to the forgotten realm of forever. If I would have a nuke, I would not use it on the scavenger toll because I want them to stay in fear. The scavengers who go there should honestly be forgotten by their families, be forgotten by their entire bloodline. Their ancestors would look at them in disappointment. Like, I would never go there unless I would like making a little challenge of clearing scavenger tolls. For example, the footage you see right now took me around what 10, 15 tries. That is way more than I usually do. It usually takes me around 2 or maybe even 5 cycles or deaths to actually clear a scavenger toll. Other than that, it's annoying. D. Hey, Editing Phantom here. I realized I didn't really explain why do I hate this scavenger toll. It's mostly of this platform right here. If I throw grenades, well, it's not gonna hit it now, I'm gonna tell you, but it's difficult to throw it to make it also safe for you to throw it from. For example, if I throw it like somewhere from here, trying to aim somewhere between those two platforms, it's gonna hit one of them. Or go too far. It's very difficult to aim with it. Same with this platform, the one that I'm standing on. Just really hard when there's a lot of verticality. It's annoying to fight scavengers. I'm pretty tired, so if some of this stuff that I explained doesn't make any sense, just know why. And lastly, LC underscore temple toll. As you can see, the S spot is it's just waiting there for it. It is simply fun. It is horizontal. It is giving you enough cover to hide behind and enough cover for you to jump behind, and it's just wide. That is making it so fun. You can see spears coming and you can jump over them. You can deflect them sometimes. You can jump around, kill them. Just wait for them to respawn sometimes, which is sometimes making it more boring. But you know what's not boring? The fact that you conquered a giant ass scavenger toll that even has 2 of those skulls. And of course, as I said, S tier. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. See you next time.